Infanity's got more from the set of Prison Break. I'm Lisa Joyner. The company has it out for Michael and Lincoln and anyone they're associated with. Well, remember the last time we saw Michael's love? Her head was in a box. But is Sarah really dead?
Oh my God.
The way she's holding the paper, it's like she's pointing at something.
That was when Dr. Sarah Tangredi still had her head. Unfortunately, even brotherly love can't fix this awful fate.
She's dead, Michael. I lied to you. I'm sorry.
I'm here with Sarah Wayne Callies of Prison Break. Did you see your head in the box or whatever it was?
I was spared that particular pleasure.
That would be so creepy.
My mom happened to see it.
She did?
She was really upset.
I loved her. Now she's gone. It's all because of you.
But on our exclusive Infanity set visit, we found out Sarah's alive.
I actually didn't cut her head off, so we'll see what happens.
When Michael finds her, they find each other. Through the hands of the company, she's been tortured. But for Michael, emotionally, when he sees what happened to Sarah, that makes it a decision for him, like, I don't care now, they're gonna pay for what they did to her.
This is your fault.
Huh?
Each episode is basically a puzzle.
I'll cut you, come here, I'll cut you. And we have to find out whose head that is and how I did it.
So mysteriously, with Sarah's head intact, Season 4 will explore her tenuous relationship with Michael.
Now that he's back together with Sarah, is he still the man that she fell in love with once upon a time?
Your relationship with Michael, it seems like, gosh, they've been, had a relationship forever, but in actual time on the show, you haven't.
It's been so fast. It's been so fast.
Because you don't really spend that much time with them.
No, and the time that we've spent together mostly was in the infirmary, when we were still in the this is not a relationship stage. In fact, you're a lying, stinking scumbag of a criminal stage, trying to convince yourself of that. But even the time that they've spent together has not been time to sit down and talk about their childhood.
Because you're under such extreme circumstances.
Yeah, it's always like, how are you? Oh, wait, hold on, there's a guy with a gun. We gotta run.
Nevertheless, the landmines in Sarah and Michael's relationship will continue to explode as long as the brothers remain tangled in a dangerous web.
You know, Michael and Lincoln have faced some really deadly foes. Gretchen B., Whistler, Agent Kellerman, the President of the United States. But all of these people were essentially puppets. Now it's time to take on the puppet master. Now it's time to face down the man who's been pulling the strings. This is your last chance to turn back, because the one thing I cannot guarantee is your safety.
Now, for your character this season, what's going to happen with your character?
I think, Link's more or less doing what he does. Lincoln's kind of the anchor of the show. He's the muscle. He keeps things in order, and I can't really imagine too much exploration in terms of, the relationship between the brothers.
But the relationship between the brothers may come to an abrupt end. Another Infanity exclusive, Rumorville has it, one of the brothers might die. Do you know anything? Can you say anything about that? Will that ever happen? So strange. He went silent. He went silent on me.
Wouldn't that be dramatic television?
Yeah, that could be so compelling.
Yeah, I think that might be a possibility.
It's the first time hearing about it. How are they going to kill one of them dudes? What are all the women in the world going to do?
Are one of the brothers going to be killed? That's a rumor.
No, I don't think so. There's always that rumor. I mean, it's every season we have that rumor.
Okay. So would it be the little brother or the big brother?
The little brother, big brother. You have to find out.
Oh.
You have to find out.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that rumor.
I know he's still here, and I've seen...
The other one's around, too.
I've seen him as well, so far, so good.
You have to stop and smell. Every little thing there is to smell.
She may play a gun-toting, knife-wielding assassin in Prison Break, but in her downtime, Jodie Lynn O'Keefe enjoys more zen-like hobbies.
And then when you get really tired, you just do this. She just pulls you right at the
Jodie Lynn's bad girl role is both mentally and physically demanding. So to stay in fighting shape and unwind, she grabs her favorite hiking companion and heads for the hills.
Isn't he my favorite, Penny Lane? I know you're not supposed to have favorites, but I do. We're at Fryman Canyon, right near where I live, and it's my favorite hike. It's really easy to do. Well, no, it wasn't easy at first. It's 40 minutes if you can do it well, and I bring my dog because she's 40 pounds of straight up muscle, and all she wants to do is drag me up the hill. So whenever I get free time, either I'll come really early in the morning by myself, or I'll take the dog. Or dogs. I like being outside, and because if you put me inside on a treadmill, I have such a short attention span, and I like being outside in the nature. It's warm. I live in Southern California. I should be outside.
Spending time outside in LA is a much different experience than the last couple of seasons when she was shooting the show on location in Texas.
They'd send me to a field in the middle of nowhere where we'd be shooting or running, or there's a big car chase and it's supposed to look like Panama. And it'd be 4 o'clock in the morning and I'd be on the side of the road just hysterically crying. Although I love to be on location, it's nice to know where the studio is. Good girl. We're in training. We're learning not to eat the other animals right now. She wants to protect me from a chihuahua on the hike, which doesn't really make any sense to me, but she sees that little chihuahua as a real big threat. And also, she'll just pick on the biggest dog she can find, and she'll win. So it's hard. She's very, very strong.
So, was there a big showdown when Penny encountered a big dog on the hike?
Biggest dog she can find. Good girl. Good girl.
A successful training session and a relaxing hike behind her, Jodi Lynn heads back to the set, but not before the true diva on this outing gets her close up.
They're insidious. I learned the word cabal from Wade Williams to describe them.
The company is kind of a mixture of corporation and government. They're like the puppeteers, you know. They're behind the scenes controlling, for all those conspiracy theorists around, you know, they're controlling everything.
They're the people who hurt me more than I thought I could endure. On a sort of larger level, they are a group of people who've taken over the government.
It's a group that's, you know, sort of doing bad things in a very discreet, highly discreet way.
Thank you.